it's me, Christy, or Miss Bikini Buns. I am here on Wednesday, December 17th, 2025. It is 4:46 in the morning, and I actually got up. No, I didn't. I lie. What time did I actually get up? Okay, I actually got out of bed about 4:30. I actually got up, and well, I can't really say, because I don't know. Because I got up and then tried to go back to sleep because I'm like, you don't want to keep nodding off in class. So try to go back to sleep. That's what I kept telling myself. So I was going in that in and out sleep phase. I would say around, okay, it's 2:30. So 2:30. But I didn't stay up. Anyway, so I think I had a better night's sleep. The dreams came back again. Oh, I know I had a vivid dream, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But anyway, so the dreams are coming back. The vivid dreams. I'm all getting ready for the day. Today is a long day, and let's see. Today is the long day. So what am I doing today? Oh, yes, I have to remember that I have a health appointment, Mochi health appointment with my nurse practitioner at 11 o'clock. So that's during my lunch break. But I hope it wraps up by 11:20, because if we have indoor recess, that's when the kids come back from lunch. But if there is recess, then they don't come back till 11:35. So we'll see. But anyway, it'll be online. So, that's one of the benefits, I think, of COVID, that it made telehealth medicine kind of normal, because, we had to do that style for a while during COVID and during the lockdown and even during distance learning. Oh my God, don't even get me started on distance learning. Oh, distance learning was just a blow to your well, for me, I have to speak for me, it was just a blow to my point of view of how I am as a teacher, and it kind of made me really think that I expected a lot of my students during that time, and I thought they could adjust to being online and still learning. Boy, was I wrong. I was very wrong. And, I have to say, even my, I was very wrong. Students need in-person teaching. I mean, okay. Majority of students need in-person learning. Some students can adapt well to distance learning, but for my school population and the students in my area, they need in-person teaching. Do you know how many times I've seen someone's blankets pulled over them while they slept through class? Family members' body parts exposed on camera. Students not wearing clothes, which I immediately had to turn off the camera and kick them out, because it's like, no, sorry, can't be looking like that during class, and it's not good. And a lot of sleeping, and playing games online while in class. And it's just, so distance learning, not for all students, not for most students. Some students can do it well, but in my experience and seeing experiences around the country, students cannot adapt to distance learning. They need that one-on-one, not one-on-one, they need an in-person teaching. That's it. And for a while before COVID and the distance learning, I was such like we got to get them on their laptops. This is technology, and they need to adapt because they're going to need this when they grow up. Totally changed my perspective. All we do now for laptops is you do it for your iReady, and that's it. Everything else is paper and pencil. And they're finding that studies show that students learn better with paper and pencil rather than the visual of just the laptop and input that way. Yeah, so interesting, huh? So now I was all like, Miss Technology, and we're going to do Google Classroom, and you do this assignment, and make this presentation. Totally changed my perspective on students and how they use technology. Now it's just you get on there for your group project, and you just go on there for your iReady, and then you're off, and everything else is paper and pencil. Because I know, but there's so much distractions. I have to use what do you call it? An app? I guess it's an app to block off YouTube. Oh, YouTube was just so wonderful during COVID. So wonderful when students watch that instead of being in class and paying attention. So, I think what is it called? Hapara. Is Hapara? Anyway, it's a New Zealand company that has that developed that software, I guess, to monitor students' screen time, in real time. So if they're going onto YouTube, I can shut them down instantly. I can screen grab to show parents if I need to, and things like that. So yeah. Anyway, how did I get on that subject? I don't know. But yeah, distance learning, not for little humans. Nope. Paper and pencil is the best. And especially, when they're third graders, they're still, for my students, they're still learning how to write. And then to me, it's important that they know how to form their letters, rather just looking at and going, oh, that's the letter B. Oh, that's the letter C. Oh, that's the letter M. They need to know, how to write the letters, because it also gets in their mind, that motor coordination and that mind muscle connection and all that stuff. So yeah. Anyway, so lots of tests to make up today. Hopefully the majority of them finish, because it's 3 more days of the school year for 2025, and then we go into 2026, and it's a new year, and they're halfway to fourth grade. Boy, what am I talking about? I don't know. So I feel a little bit more rested, but not a lot. But today is my rest day, and I went on the scale, and I did not lose weight. Yeah, here, let me read. Where is it? This morning, I was 187.7. Yesterday, I was 187.7. Oh, no, today I was 187.5. Yesterday, 187.7. The 14th, I'm 188.5. The 13th, 186.7. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. I think I'm holding water. I also have my period. Let me document that so I can track my, I can track my periods, because I'm having my periods, but they're not as intense as they used to be. So it's called nature. It's called nature and the circle of life. Oh, I have to take my supplements and pills. I already exchanged my patch. And I got my stuff ready to pack in my bag. This is my, it goes here to do your blood pressure. This is my blood pressure monitor. I have two. This one goes on your arm, and then I have another one that goes on your forearm. I've been using this one. Last night was a little high. And one thing I haven't been doing, which I'll catch up today when I come home, is tracking on my health tracker, putting down my numbers. But it's all on my phone and stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just a matter of just documenting it on the health tracker. Boy, and this is my, the fifth grade had a fundraiser, and they were selling these clips. So there was this style, and there was a three flower style. So I bought two of these, and one of the little longer three flower style. So that's what it looks like. So this is Wednesday where you can wear your school shirt. So that is why I have this on. Little looser than before, which is good. Good morning. Good morning. Come here. Good morning, sleepyhead. Oh, my little baby. Say good morning. Okay. And the big sleepyhead is still sleeping while the others are up and about. And I hope the weather is a little better today, but if it's not, it's okay. Thank you. I know you love me. So anyway, let's see what to do. I'm trying to think. I guess that's about it as far as whatever pops in my head in the morning, right? Because that's how it is. This is a daily vlog. And this is also daily vlog / counseling. This is my life sort of kind of thing. This is part of my channel where I just share my reactions to events that's happening in my life, whether they're positive or whether they're negative. This is my reaction to that. Now, it may be positive, it may be negative, but that's how it is. That's life. And I'm not going to be fake and always be Miss Sunshine and Rosy and go, yes, everything is such rainbows and unicorns and everything is wonderful. No, it's not. And you don't know the whole story. You just don't. I only give you part of the story, and this is my reaction to that story. I'm not giving you the other part, which made me really feel that way. So I just wanted to say that. Not in anything, but this is me reacting to whatever's happening in my life, and that is how I deal with it. It's called growth. It's called learning. I don't know everything. I am not perfect. I never said I was. But I can strive to be a better version of myself. And I can have expectations of others, because I'm not going to downgrade myself to lower myself to someone's inability to grow, change for the better. Right? Right. Because we all got to grow. We all got to get better. And if that person or people or situation or whatever doesn't want to do that, then can I not, as a person, react to that because my expectations are a little higher? Because I want to be a better person? No one said I was perfect. I never said I was perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but I can strive to be perfect. So, anyway, I will see you later. There's no gym accountability check-in today. So, most likely at the end of the day wrap up, and I will see you later. Bye. Hi bunnies, it's Christy, or Miss Bikini Buns. It is Wednesday afternoon. It is 4:31 in the afternoon, and I'm here to give you my end of the day wrap up before I fall asleep. I have to admit, lately I've been a little bit hearing that food noise and cravings, and I've been giving in to them. Like right now, I'm eating an extra Magic Spoon protein treat because I'm craving chocolate. I had my Mochi health appointment today, and she didn't get the lab results. So we just kind of checked in, and then I sent her the lab results later when I got home. And then she also wanted pictures of what of my medicines, the estradiol patch, the progesterone, and then the cream. So I took pictures of that and emailed it to her. And then she said she'll just take a look at it, and then she'll just prescribe it, after looking through everything. What else? Trying to think. Okay, so today was a long day for a Wednesday, and once again was very tired. I don't know what it is, but very tired during the day. All the students were taking their tests. Towards the end, though, I had them do free time with Legos because I don't know, they needed a break, but it's kind of hard because they need to do these tests so I can have a grade for them. But on the other side, it takes so long that, well, I don't know what to do. It's the question I get, the challenge I face every year, because the particular students I have, they have a lot of challenges. So learning is not as easy as it could be. What else? Oh, went to the bank right after school. Got the check cashed for the admission refund for Ice Palace. So got to give that out tomorrow. I kind of like to get it out before a break, because you never know if the child will come back. After the break, they might move or something. So I try not to have a big delay in between the time that I get it and then the time to give it. Because one time in the previous grade level chair, I can remember she held on to the check for like 3 to 4 months, and I asked my teacher friend, like, did I miss something? Because did we ever get the admission, refund for such and such field trip? She goes like, no. I'm like, oh, I wonder what's taking so long. So, yeah. What else? I know I wanted to do this now because I might fall asleep, like I said. I'm just ready. I'm just ready to fall asleep now. And didn't eat my dinner, and I'm having a hard time. I think maybe I know one way to circumvent this craving is to eat all my meals, but I have to admit the second meal is so hard to eat now. The oatmeal, blueberry, and yogurt. It's so hard to eat, but I guess I have to try because it's kind of making the other part of my my day hard because I'm just craving stuff. So maybe if I eat that, I won't be craving as much. But yeah, so anyway, I'm just tired. I'm so happy it's almost winter break. It's like so mentally tired, physically tired. It's like we're just waiting. Teachers are just waiting for that winter break. What else? So tomorrow I go back to the gym. Tomorrow's leg day with my 60 minutes of cardio. But yeah, that's another thing. I feel sore, but I'm not even like, it's not even really different from my other things because I'm already going heavy. And it's the same kind of intensity and stuff. So I don't know. I know a lot of things are happening this time around. I don't know what's going on. I still got my period. And Charlie wants in, but she has to wait. You have to wait. Nope, gotta wait. So, like the title of this vlog is things aren't just for everyone or something like that. And I made an example with the distance learning, and I still got trauma with that experience. I mean, it was a really, people I don't think understand how difficult that was for everyone involved. But from the perspective of a teacher, I mean, do people even realize that we had to turn our curriculum from paper and in-person presentation? We had to change that all digitally within months and have it ready to go when the kids came back for the new school year, when we were totally distance learning. We as a whole, as a collective, many teachers, including myself, we just spent hours and hours and hours trying to turn our curriculum into, media that can be broadcasted through Google Meets. And we have to do it within months. And then on top of that, we have to deal with the unknown, like everybody else. And we also have to deal with students who will never really meet in person. And I don't know, but before that, I was like, yeah, let's do this distance learning, and do our computer stuff and blah, 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 blah. And then now it's like I hardly touch the computer with the students. Because I feel, in some way, they already have a lot of screen time. They have it at home. Whether it's educational or not, they still have a lot of screen time. This might be old school thinking, but they really need the paper and pencil. Because especially at this age, 3rd grade, they got to slow down and figure out what they're exactly doing. It's not like they're a college-trained adult learning how to do stuff, and they already are pulling from their learning experience from the past. They're just learning how to learn. They're just learning how to take notes. They're just learning how to read. Just learning how to, do school, and to just try to convey all that through distance learning. I mean, some can do it. Don't get me wrong. Some can do it, but majority of students can't, because they don't have the background and foundation to be successful learning, distance learning. So everything is not for everybody, right? And that's fine. Just like I will never go on a marathon. I will never do a marathon. That's not for me. Everything is not designed for everybody. Just like people. And I tell the students too, everyone's not your friend. I mean, you can be pleasant to them. And you know, when you grow up, everyone's not going to be your friend. You can be pleasant and treat them well. But I mean, really, do you expect a stranger on the street to be your friend? No, right? And I think they have to kind of realize that not everyone's going to be your friend, and it's perfectly okay, because you don't want everybody as your friend. You can't expect everyone to be your friend, because then you also put yourself in a spot where you could be in danger because you think that's your friend, but they're really not your friend. And you have to distinguish between who's your friend, who treats you good, who loves you, and looking out for your best interest, and who doesn't. Who's just there to hurt you and use you and not be there for you. But anyway, sorry for eating in front of you, but I don't know, I'm just like craving. So I got to revisit my medicine because I'm not supposed to be eating like this. Right? Right. So anyway, that is basically the gist of today's vlog, the message, I suppose, of not everything is for everyone, which is perfectly okay. People's opinions are going to clash with yours, and that's perfectly okay. But I grew up when you came home for after school, you had all the talk shows. Phil Donahue, Oprah, Jenny Jones, Sally Jesse Raphael, even Jerry Springer, Geraldo Rivera. And that was like the first time I got exposed to different ways of thinking, to different kind of people, because they had them on these shows, right? I think what's kind of getting lost now in this day and age is to let people have their opinion, and it's perfectly fine. And to know that you don't have to disagree with them. And if you do disagree with them, you don't have to go out and physically hurt them just because they don't agree with you. I think that's what's happening lately. Like, people just are going crazy. Like, there's a recent incident here. Well, this is in the news. You can look it up, but I'll just relay it. There was a recent incident, I think, over the weekend, and it was at a basketball game, and two parents confronted the referees of the basketball game and the assistant or associate athletic director, and the father, I guess the man of the father confronted the referees and the thing, and then the associate athletic director was trying to have them stay away, because she walked them out, the referees out to the parking lot, and then they kind of met along the way with the parents. And then I just think of myself, if I was in that position, I don't know what I would do, because kind of scary. The man basically punched the associate or assistant athletic director, knocked her out, And then while she, she, while she was standing, they also had the baby, a little child there. And when she was going backwards, she kind of fell over the baby. And so when he punched her, she fell over the baby and knocked her head, and she was out for a little bit. And then, obviously he got, arrested and stuff. And then this morning he just got a restraining order. He cannot enter. Oh, he got a ban. Him and the wife got a ban for a ban for all DOE campuses. They have to stay away from all DOE campuses. How's that one? But it all stemmed from disagreeing with somebody else, because they have footage of these parents during the basketball game yelling things out to the referees and stuff like that, and basically doing this stuff. I mean, you can have your opinion, but do you really have to go that far? I mean, I don't know what happened to just common decency, just to kind of like acknowledge that, okay, you have your opinion, I have my opinion, and we're not, it's okay, but yeah, that's just an example of a recent event. I mean, I'm not saying anything that's not in the news. You can look it up. The news is probably so much clearer than my little story telling over there, but I'm just getting from what I saw on the news. But so yeah, it's just, I don't know. I mean, like, can't we just disagree and just be done with it? I don't agree with you, you don't agree with me. Okay, that's cool. And then you just live your life. But to take it to the next part, that you see a lot of that lately. It's like, even with social media, because you have those keyboard warriors, and that kind of disconnect. I think people now, and especially the younger generation, they don't really think about the consequences. They don't really kind of like put themselves in the other person's shoes, so that's where also the in-person teaching and socializing needs to happen, because I think that's what's missing. One of the things that's missing is that part. But yeah, so I try to instill in my students empathy. What do you think this person is feeling when you do this? If you say this, even though you're saying something, how do you think that is making that other person feel? Are you saying kind words? Or are you just saying whatever you heard on, because I hear a lot of, sometimes what comes out of my students' mouth, so like, who taught you that? But it's from like what they see on YouTube, what they see around, because it's like, I don't think they could construct a sentence or a phrase in that way by themselves. So yeah, anyway, I digress. So the basic thing is, everything is not for everyone, and that's perfectly okay. So I shall say goodbye, because I'm very tired now, and I'm trying to hold on. And it's now 4:50, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, 28 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I know, oh God, that fly is big. Sorry, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a fly there. You see it? A fly flying around in this house. This is like the first one I've ever seen since I moved here. So yeah, thank you so much, 28 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. And my daily vlogs are just me expressing how I react to events in my life and the actions that are going around me. And So you are only experiencing part of the story because I don't really tell you all the story. You're just seeing my reaction to whatever is happening. Yeah. And like I said before, this is also a way for me to express how I'm feeling. So it's not always going to be positive. It's not always going to be negative. It's just, this is me. And this is what's happening in my life. And you will see the growth, or you will see the regression. But this is part of my daily vlog because this is my daily life. Now, when I have more time, I will post more stories of other kinds of content. But this is what I'm doing right now, and this is what I have time for. Because the other kind of stuff requires preparation, which I don't have time for. But I will, because winter break is coming. So I will see you later. That's a good way to end. Oh, there's a fly again. That's a good way to end, and I'll see you later. Bye. Where's the mouse? Oh, there it is.